5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm, thank you for being here.
Yes,
thank you for tuning in and joining us on this journey.
Bless.
What's good, my brother?
What's happening, bro? How's everything going for
Everything is good, man. It's been like 2 weeks now since I wanted to come in the show, and due to the fact that we had Nate on the show last week, I couldn't really say what I wanted to say. By the way, shout out to Nate. Great interview. If you guys haven't seen that yet, definitely go check it out.
Tune in, man. Shout out to Nate, man. Nate 2X for the winners. FORTHEWXNNERS for the winners.
He was dropping knowledge.
Social media knowledge, marketing, everything, bro. Life too, man. What's up?
Cool dude. But prior to that, the week before, we had a podcast, just me and you. No, actually, Balla was here. Shout out to Balla also. Okay. And I made a little bit of some off-color jokes, right?
Yes, sir.
Got under some people's skin. And at first, I really didn't know how to handle it because my thing is, and this is what I wanted to say. I'm a funny dude. I've been funny my whole life. I try to make jokes, and sometimes I try to make jokes that are not appropriate. And guess what? That's who I am. I'm going to be like that for the rest of my life. Listen, bro, my mom, my aunts, my little cousins listen to the show, and I don't change it. This is just who I am. Yeah. So, number one, I want to say, from here on out, every Nick and Mal show from here on out, I want to preface everything that I say that may come off as offensive as it's a joke. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I don't hate anybody. I literally don't hate anybody. There's no group of people that I actually hate. I love everyone. I think everyone is equal. And I think everyone should have the freedom to make jokes. And I'm not going to make any crazy joke about someone dying or a mishap happening to someone. But if there's a joke somewhere, I'm probably going to make it. And some of them are probably going to be politically incorrect. Can I say that?
Yeah, that's fair to say.
Exactly. But there's no harm in anything I say. I just wanted to say that.
No, that's good, man. We don't care about social warriors and emotional people, honestly. And know the people that's on the podcast. You understand what I'm saying? Don't bring no race into it. Shout out to Balla. We had him on the show. Don't bring no race into it because you don't know Balla. Like I said, where we come from, bro. And that the interracial shit is what it is, bro. That's how we grew up, bro. So we could talk about that type of stuff with Scala, and Scala could talk to us about it. That's how we grew up where I'm from. So you don't understand people, and don't try to understand people, and follow us and share it too.
Word. And that's why I like what you said. And I kind of honestly felt offended personally. And then for Balla, when the young lady that we're not really talking about, and shout out to you because we get where you're coming from too. You know what I mean? Everyone needs to be heard. She brought up the white card, like, oh, you're talking about two black women with a white man present. And that was never our intentions to make it racial or anything. You're the one that made it racial.
Exactly.
There's some sort of insecurity in there that made you call that out. And I get people being insecure. I'm all for it, but you can't push your insecurity onto me.
Yeah.
Just like I'm not going to push my insecurity onto you.
Yes.
Women should know that, right? You guys get into a relationship and men are insecure and some men become controlling. They become, you know what I mean, from insecurities they have. And that is not your issue to deal with. You should leave him. Just like you should leave me the fuck alone with your insecurities.
Exactly.
And guess what? Exactly. I believe women can do anything men can do, man.
Exactly. Just don't smoke cigarettes.
Just don't smoke. Word. And men shouldn't be smoking cigarettes either.
Exactly.
There is
what did Nick say? Don't listen to men. You know we stupid.
We dumb as fuck.
You know we stupid.
There's one thing I don't think women would ever be able to do that men do.
What is that?
And that's propose to someone.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I don't think women want to do it. You know what I mean? Because I think that's a difficult task.
And you know what else I think that they can't do?
What?
Be like the soldier at the front door of the White House.
Why?
Because if you see King Reese Sosa pull out, he gonna smack the shit out you.
Nah, they shooting the shit out of
That was a Joe
King
Rogan
Reese.
joke.
Oh, for real?
Joe Rogan stated that joke.
But no, on some real shit, the proposing to someone, you gotta think like women think things out too much, right? And they try to make everything perfect. And when it comes to proposing to someone, I think there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of misplanning. You know what I mean? Things don't always go as you think it is. And I think women would be really defeated. Ooh. Like I could just really envision a woman say your significant other come. Let's not use you in the joke right here. But let's say a young lady's been dating a guy for a few years and she's ready to take that next step. She's ready to be a man. You know what I mean? And put a foot forward. So she gets the entire, her and this guy, let's say her and this guy have been dating for like a few years. She gets the entire family at the house and she just wants everything to be right? And she starts barking on people and she's telling people like, listen, it's that time of the month. Like, let's tune it down a little bit. I'm a little bit bothered. Right? I don't want any bullshit happening. And by the way, if women ever do start proposing to men, there needs to be one rule. You can't be on your period. Because niggas will throw you, that ring, and the attitude out the window. Like,
so what if they the president, bro? That week they gotta be canceled. They can't be the president for that week.
I don't want to make that joke right now. Because we might have a female president in a few years. And I want to talk about that too, because Kamala Harris is definitely going to be the president in the next 4 years.
Yeah, that was a joke though.
But the lady's at the house and she walks up to Tyrone and
what's her name?
Her name, let's say her name is what's her name?
Her name is Sierra.
Perfect name. I like that. That's neutral. Yeah. This could be anybody. This could be a white girl, black girl, Indian girl, whoever it is. And she gets down on her knees and she's holding Tyrone's big ass hand. You know, Tyrone hand big as fuck. Tyrone hand big as a motherfucker though. But they really love each other. They've been dating for a while. So she holds Tyrone's hand and she says, Tyrone, I know you've been killing this pussy for about 3-4 years now at this point. Right? And I really, really love you. And you get a bitch hair and nails done or whatever. And Tyrone over there talking about got Tyrone a little gay. Tyrone a little gay. So
he like 6'6".
He's 6'6". He's just a little bit gay though. He's not fully gay. No. He's not fully gay. He's just a little bit gay. And then she's like, Tyrone, will you marry me? Tyrone smacked the ring the fuck out of me. Like, bitch, my wife is here. Like, bitch, my wife not gonna appreciate this.
Who his wife?
He got a wife. You know,
it's a dude?
Yeah. No, it's not a dude. He just has a wife.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why women can't propose to men. Because they're going to get their heart broken, bro. Like, as a man, if you're dealing with a lady, like, you know, if you propose to Serena right now, she 1,000% with it.
It's a big thing.
As a lady, that's a risk. You don't really know if this motherfucker like you like that.
Yeah. Damn, so how do you know when a man really love you?
When he stopped cheating. That's personally the only thing. Like, if a man is still cheating on you, you could never really know. I'm not saying
that's
a man. Fact, I'm not saying a man. Like, a man could 1,000% love you, want to marry you, and want you to be his world, and still cheat. But if a man stops cheating, he 1,000% loves you
easily.
1,000%. Like, you are his world. You are his queen.
So Cardi B, if you listening, Offset don't love you yet.
No, Offset could love her,
but he don't 1,000 truly love her.
I'm not even gonna say that. You don't think a man could cheat and still love his lady?
Well, he said. What he said? I
was just entertaining it though. He said I ain't even fuck the bitch. I was just entertaining it though.
Come on.
Nah, but shout out to all the women out there. We love y'all, man.
That's a fact. We all got love for y'all. It's all love. That's a little Dirk right there.
I was asking you how do you conduct a successful relationship?
Conduct a successful relationship.
Teach the young brothers who might be listening to this a few gems.
One, love. Like, do you really love that person? Number one is it's harder to say. Really, it's hard to say. Like, how to conduct a so far successful, say 5-year running relationship. I'll easily say love. Like, you really gotta genuinely love each other. You gotta understand each other, what's going on in each other's life. And when I say understand each other, is the actions you take. Sometimes I'm busy, sometimes she's busy, so you gotta understand that. Sometimes you want to hang out with your boys, she gotta understand that. Sometimes she want to hang out with her girls, you gotta understand that.
So it's really just understanding. You guys got to be on the same page, I would say.
Yeah, on the same page, you know. Yeah, and this is not for. I'm not speaking for people that's doing long distance relationships because that's just a whole different battle itself. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But life is a
I
lot
question
easier.
anyone that says that they have a successful long distance relationship.
Yeah, bro. Like, come home.
Word.
For real. But when you come home, everything a lot easier, a lot smoother, and it's really just understanding each other's schedule. Like, as a man too, you're supposed to be busy. Number one, that's like an alpha male trait. You're supposed to be busy, so make sure you're taking care of what you're saying. And sometimes you gotta go strive off your alpha male tendencies to your lady. You understand what I'm saying? You can't always be jealous. You can't always be emotional as a man. And sometimes you gotta show off your emotional traits. Sometimes you gotta show, okay, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be happiness. Sometimes you gotta be her mentor. Sometimes you gotta be that guy. You know what I'm saying? She could go to and trust, understand what's the best decision for her. And sometimes the answers may be wrong. Like I a perfect example, I had an incident where she wanted a certain answer from me, but like it was to help her out in a life situation. She wanted a certain answer from me, but I kept it 100. I'm like, yo, you got to do this. And sometimes that's not the answer what they want, but it is what it is, and I'm gonna shut it down right there. Cause
that's what they need.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts around it. I'm not holding a conversation. I gave you my answer. I gave you my word. You understand what I'm saying? But you also got to take care of your lady too. You know, go on dates, stuff like that. Go out, see the world, depending on what they like. Do what they like.
What if you're a man that is in a situation right now where you're financially struggling? Let's say you're a broke college kid. You work, but all your money is going towards your bills. You know what I mean? How do you take care of your lady without being able to spend money on her?
That's where the busy part comes from. Alpha male trait. You going to school. That's your purpose. You have to live life with a purpose as a man. And if she doesn't understand that, then she can go. You understand what I'm saying? It's not you're not a bum. If you in school, you're not a bum. You have a purpose. And that's another key of alpha male trait. Have a purpose in life. Women need to understand you have a purpose. This is what you do, and they have to respect it. If a woman don't respect it, they can leave. Because you know the end picture of your life. You the only one that know your life. You the CEO of your life. You know what's on the next road. You know what's in the next path for yourself. You know that person, your partner could be there for it, or they don't have to. They can understand you, or they don't have to understand you. You know what I'm saying? Because you going to school is not for the decision of ruining her life. You going to school to make your life better, to make her life better. And hopefully she's doing whatever she needs to do to make her life better and your life better.
So what are some of the qualities you would say makes a woman, especially as a young man coming up who doesn't have everything figured out, right?
Yeah.
What are the qualities that makes a woman worth staying with? As you said, like, because you need someone that's understanding of your situations from time to time.
That's a very good question. That comes down to mindset. What does she see mindset wise in you? You know.
But what about her? What about her specifically?
What do you
because
mean?
we know there are some toxic women out there, right?
Yeah.
And let's say everyone is toxic. I hate that thing where like, oh, you're toxic. And we are all fucking toxic. Guess what? Human development, we all have positive traits. We all have negative traits. And the positive traits are going to blossom and provide beautiful things for us. And negative traits are going to rear their ugly head sometimes, especially when you're trying to intertwine your life with someone else.
Yeah.
Right? But what are some of the traits you would say a woman must have, as for you as an alpha male, someone who knows what he wants? What are some of the traits that your lady provides you that is able, because it's not all you. The relationship being positive is not all you. Your lady plays a big part in that. What are some of the traits that you appreciate about her, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, being a woman, doing what a woman does. A woman cares. A woman is going to communicate a lot. A woman is going to want communication. She has to be a woman. And I'm going off of, like, I was listening to an Alpha Male podcast, and yet again, he was saying, they were talking about specifically about, like, women that do all of these major things and then don't have kids until they're 30 and stuff like that. And then I seen another post going into, some guy was talking, he had a conversation, this cameraman had a conversation with a millionaire, was like, yo, this is why older guys like younger women because they're fertile, shit like that. It's mad weird stuff. You know, I can't give you the picture right now. But a woman's supposed to be a woman, honestly, and that's all I can say. And that could be however the woman is. But that's how I have to explain it. I wish I could give it to you better, but a woman be a woman. Know what a woman does and know how she is. That's really it. A woman loves to talk. Let her talk. Listen, a woman is very caring. Let her be caring.
I'm not even gonna lie to you on some real shit. And the thing is, as I said, we are all toxic. I'm sure you have toxic traits. I'm sure your lady has toxic traits. One of my toxic traits is I talk too much. And as you said, especially being in a relationship with a woman, you can't do that. And my ex, I don't think I ever, the thing is, like, when you get into a fight with your ex, you really don't want to hear it. Like, you feel like she's wrong. She feels like you're wrong. You guys really don't interpret your flaws, right? But when you have other people tell you that, like, yo, I see this issue in you, and it's your friend, it's not someone you're in a relationship with, it hits you. And that's one of the things I have to work on, like you said. Like, being a man entails not talking a lot and being able to shut the fuck up. Whether your girl is yelling at you, she's mad at you, she's happy, she wants to talk about her day, you shut the fuck up. Right? And I see that even with my stepdad. Like, that's one of the things my stepdad is obviously older. He's almost 60, so he's a mature guy. He has kids. He's been in a lot of relationships, so this is something he figured out. And I realized when my mom starts chatting, whether she's angry or she has an attitude, he just shuts up. Mm-hmm. Shuts up. No emotions, no nothing. Just shuts the fuck up. And that's serving two purposes. He's being a man, and he's letting her be a woman.
Exactly.
Word.
That's what a woman's gonna do. She's gonna talk, and as a man, you shutting up is not showing no weakness. But this is shout out to Xavier Miller, and like I posted on my IG post about how I met Nate. I heard Nate on Xavier Miller podcast, but Xavier Miller had a tweet like this recently, say a month ago, saying, "Yo, like if your woman's arguing with you, don't argue back with her." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to go back and forth with it because it's just never gonna end. Women love to talk. Let her talk. And that's how it got to be. And like I said, it's a skill people could work on. All you gotta do is keep your mouth shut, keep it together. You know what I'm saying? And call your boy. And also another thing to make everything smooth.
Real quick, before you get off that point, men, I don't think we fucking utilize that enough. Like, when girls are having an issue, they call their friends and they talk it out. Yeah. Right? And that is good for their mental. Sometimes it's negative because they have toxic friends that give them badass. Yo, why do girls ask single girls for relationship advice?
I don't know. That's some young shit though. That's some young shit.
Word, like, yo,
that's some high school shit though.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but grown women be doing that.
Yeah, they bugging. Women don't ever do that. That doesn't make sense.
Like, no cap. I think men are logical enough. Not saying women are not logical, but in this field, you guys are not. Yeah. If I have a boy that's a thought, and this nigga's never been in a relationship, guess who was the last person I'm calling about some relationship advice? That nigga. For some women, when they have fights, that is the first person they go to. And maybe we need a female co-host here so she can tell us how wrong we are. Because obviously we're just speaking from our perspective.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. Men, utilize your friends. Like, if you're going through a heartbreak, call your friends. Talk it out. Don't just sit there in your sadness and your depression and go through it by yourself, man. That's what your friends are for. And I realize a lot of men are closed off like that.
Yeah. And that has to do with, you're a man. I'm not going to play to my friend, but you got to understand what friend you could do that to. And also, don't be annoying. Because if you having an argument with your lady all the time and you always gotta call your man, all right, bro, just cut the shit off at this point, bro. Cut the shit off, bro. After the 5th time in 1 year, bro, cut this shit off, bro. This shit not gonna work, bro. So it's not gonna work. But
niggas calling you crying and shit.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. This the 5th time, bro. You gonna man up? Like, once a year, like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, bro, you be like, yo, or talk to someone different. Switch it up, bro. Why you playing ball? But like, yo, this bitch is wilding. Well, what she do? You already playing ball, motherfucker. You're not talking business. The motherfucker gonna listen to you.
Is that why LeBron is so nice? He be taking off his grievances with Savannah on the court?
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, this bitch, what she do, LeBron? Like, that's the best time to talk. Like, if me and you talking business. If I'm always talking to a businessman and I call him like, yo, my shit, like, you don't want to hear that. It's a different relationship with you because we could talk about anything to each other and learn from each other. But you talking about like girls getting relationships from one of her single friends. That's like, bro, you do business with 5 people and you go into the dude that had a business that did business by himself. Like, what are you gonna learn? You can't learn from him. You gotta learn from someone that had a group themselves too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, he could teach you great mindset shit, but he can't teach you how to really be successful with a team. And that's what I'm learning too. And going off of that too, I get chills from this. A lot of people don't know this, but like, bro, Nick, my brother and all that, but sometimes I feel like Nick is hard-headed. Sometimes I'm hard-headed too. Yo, this is a key thing to do, bro. Never make decisions off of ego. And that's how you're going to succeed in business with your friend, bro. You might have to sleep on this shit, honestly. Keep it 100, bro. And I want people to realize that, like, I see a lot of people, I feel like they go into business with their friend, and sooner than later, you see that they're not friends no more, bro. Don't end the friendship over business, bro. If there's no money involved, don't end the friendship. Because Nick ever had to owe me $1 million and don't pay me, and it's like, all right, bro, you violated. Right. But other than that, bro, if it's off a disagreement, bro, don't base a decision off of ego, bro. You be like, yo, all right, bro, I'm gonna go on by my day. I'm gonna delete all the negative shit you have sent me,
right?
And the person that's in front of me, I'm gonna take care of.
And that's what Malcolm said is a fact. And I actually wanted to come and address that because it's like, yo, this is my brother, this is my best friend, and we fight a lot. We argue because we're doing something that we both enjoy, and now I won't say only ego, but passion.
Yeah.
And the passion comes out in the ego. I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? We got to work on that. And no lie, bro. One of the things, like, it's no wrapping my cap. One of the things I was studying this week is how to be a more kind person.
Respect.
And I feel like sometimes my issue is I'm not understanding enough.
Yeah.
And sometimes I argue and I don't give you the benefit of the doubt when you're thinking, and I get a little bit mad. So one of the things is like, yo, how do I become a more kind person? And I forgot we were having like a discussion over text. By the way, I hate text because a lot of context is lost when you when you talk to someone.
Yeah, there's no
and
emotion.
That's a word, context. This is the con of texting people. Ooh, let me see how I come on. Yo, URL, what's up, man? What's up with the URL, man? I'm there.
Go on.
But yeah, it's like I think we was texting about something, and I just felt like I was about to get mad. Instead of texting you something, I sent you like a heart. Because I'm like, yo, we just need to be more kind to each other. You know what I mean? I need to be more kind to you. I need to be more kind to everybody. Yeah. That's my thing right now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Real shit. Listen, man, it's no cap on this podcast. I got smacked, and when I got smacked like high.
Oh, okay.
And I was
violated.
Nah,
come on, bro. You know, that's nigga, what I'm saying,
nigga. What you call me, the Trinidadian? What
nightmares?
Niggas don't want to fuck with the Trinidadian nightmare. They wildin'. But I got a little bit schmitty, and I started thinking like, yo, I do need to be more kind to people, and you're one of those people I need to be more kind to. But as Malcolm said, man, when you're working with your friends, just know there are going to be bumps in the road. And if you guys are not ready for that, don't work with each other.
Yeah, bro.
Because shit is not going to work out.
Shit is not going to work out, bro. I look at it as like you going to business with your brother. Like, you and your brother have fights, right? You going to have a fight with your brother. You going to end your brotherhood off of that? No, bro. And that's how it comes down to. If you and your father had an argument, you going to end this. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Unless you do something crazy. And
I would say one of the biggest things that me and Malcolm have, and a lot of men don't have this, because we have egos, but I don't think our parents did a good job, or whoever did a good job at letting us know that ego is not the way to go, because we both have that. Me and Malcolm can have a big ass fucking fight, and the next day we don't even talk about it. It's out, bro. We here, we still brothers, we love each other, and that's it. But a lot of people hold on to grudges and stuff.
I think it was episode 19. Motherfuckers did not talk the whole week, bro.
The whole week?
We ain't talked the whole week. We came up to the show. It didn't even talk about it, bro. Like, yo, bro,
But I enjoyed that episode, though, because it was that ass like I was catching up with you. Like, oh, shit, how was your week, nigga?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what's good with you and Riri? Or, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
That was a vibe the whole time, too.
So maybe we should fight more and just come in here and pod.
Bro, I hate that shit.
Yeah, but we business partners though. We gonna get this bread.
So that's how I gotta go, bro. And I learned this life lesson too. Forgot what podcast. Someone said it, bro. They said, bro, I think it was Dr. Chloe Anderson. He was talking about like, yo, black people getting funds. I don't think it's talking about respirations, but funds to build a business.
Said respirations.
That's what it's called.
It's a reparations.
Reparations. Sorry,
nigga, that's breathing.
I have an underbite, so it's hard to speak.
Black air matter. Fuck.
But that is a big fact, though.
Black air does matter.
Yeah, that's a big fact. You already know what that means. But he was saying where I was going. Dr. Chloe Anderson had said that, you know, he was trying to get funding for black businesses, and he was basically saying, bro, it doesn't matter who's giving the money, because I'm gonna tell you this: if you me personally, do I like Trump personally as a person? No. And it's due off a race reason situation, right? Mm-hmm. But if I needed funding to do a real estate deal and Trump gave me money, I'm going to take the money. It's business. You don't have to like the person, but it's business. You understand what I'm saying? No. And that doesn't really correlate to our situation because we have a bond and a friendship and everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna just do business with you and look the other way. Mm-hmm. But sometimes that happens too. Sometimes you do business with people, you have to look the other way too. But it's you just good for this reason here.
Well, I would say that does correlate to our situations because no matter if we get angry and we fight, we argue, we still understand we have a business going on. And all right, when it comes to the business, put the ego aside now. Let's figure this out.
Because if the pitch is big in the long run, bro, and you need each other, bro, don't even waste it, bro. Word. Don't even waste the talent. Don't even waste this shit.
Word.
There's no need for that.
And no homo shit. I really do wish everybody finds someone the way the bond me and Malcolm have. I wish everyone could find a bond like that. That's and even when it's with more people and you guys are really about your shit, bro, y'all are gonna be great. And I don't have any doubts we're gonna be great. And I'm happy we're going through this right now, learning how to be nicer to each other, going through the fights, because when money gets involved, shit could get a little bit nasty. And I'm happy that we're working this out now to the point where when and if money does get involved, okay, we've already killed those and we're grown-ups now, we're adults, we know how to conduct ourselves as men. Yeah. And we're going to, proceed that way.
And that's a fact. And you talking about money and friendship, another key thing, I was listening to the Darryl Freeman, who's a businessman. He was on EYL, the recent episode on Earn Your Leisure. And his company, he had a gentleman around his age. I would say this around 2006. So gentleman had to be like 50 or something. Mm-hmm. So he had a gentleman working, and Darryl Freeman knew why the gentleman was working. He was like, he has 2 kids. He wants to fund his kids' college. Darryl Freeman told the gentleman, he's like, go home, sit down with your wife. Let me know how much it is to send your 2 kids off to college, right? So the gentleman came into work. He let Darryl Freeman know how much it was. You know what Darryl Freeman did? He cut him a check for that amount.
Really?
Cut him a check for that amount to send his kids off to college. And a big thing is Darryl Freeman talked about, I was like, pay your people. You guys have the vision, right? But you can only go as far as your team. You understand what I'm saying? You can only go as far as your team. Money is a third party to any transaction. Money brings trust in a relationship. You understand? Stop. People aren't doing shit for free no more, bro. People are not doing shit for free. If they doing it for free, they gonna put they worst effort into it. The only people that's gonna do shit for free is an intern, bro, and they gonna try to learn from you. And them shit's not even free like that no more. So people need to know that the leader, the people with the vision, you don't make your company valuable. The people on your team make your company valuable. Pay your people. Take care of them in any way possible for them. If you don't have the money, let them understand that you don't have the funds and what's really going on, but pay them somehow, some way. Pay them, you can pay them whatever you want. And I feel like that's what people are afraid of, to pay people that they work with for their time and you know what I'm saying, and understand.
Perfect, as you said. And fuck it, I want to talk about Jeff Bezos too, and this goes perfectly into that. If you go look at anybody that, we all know Jeff Bezos to be the richest man in the world, maybe ever. You look at all the people he came up with, they're also billionaires. Why? Because he was not afraid to give them shares in the company. He wasn't saying, listen, Jeff Bezos could have had all this money by himself, right? Because he started the business by himself. He could have just made them salaried employees. But he said, no, I'm going to take care of you guys because I want you guys equally invested in what I'm doing, right? Because if you're invested in it, if you're intrinsically motivated by it, guess what? You're going to work better for me. You're going to work harder. You're going to take it personal, as opposed to when I go to work and I'm working at FedEx right now. I don't give a fuck about what really goes on at FedEx.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm there to get them hours. I'll go in the bathroom and sit down for an hour if I can, right? But if niggas told me, listen, Nick, depending on the amount of packages that truck is packed in, you are directly going to see a return on that, then no. I don't even want to take a bathroom break. I'm not even going to take a water break. I'm putting in work. And that's why you got to take care of your people.
Take care of your
That's
people.
Business 101, man.
And Jay-Z has a song called Friends where he's talking about all his friends he take care of. And I'm like, all right. He's big on talking about Tata. I think his name Tata.
Tata, that's his nigga. Yeah, that's a gangster.
He's like, what do you say? Dungo people. He only 5'6", and then in the song Friends, he say, yo, if anything happened to me and Beyonce, Tata's gonna take care of our kids. And I'm like, I need to understand who the fuck Tata is? I look up Tata, and then there's an article that says that, yo, all the people that were stated in the song Friends that are Jay-Z friends. And I'm like, yo, think about it like this, bro. I love you, you love me, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing with LeBron too. Drake. Why these guys so great? Because the people around them are they friends. They brought their friends up. What did LeBron do with Jake Paul? He made Jake Paul. I think made him go.
Not Jake Paul.
Not Jake Paul.
I was about to say Chris Paul.
Damn, man.
That's one of those Pauls. It's okay. I know who you're talking about though.
Yeah, I think he sent them off to school. Like all LeBron all his closest friends that he has. He sent them off to school so LeBron could be better and they could be better. Yo, and when that top dog eat, they eating too. Why Drake even had a diss track? He's like, yo, bro, y'all motherfuckers have managers y'all barely knew. Y'all doing business with people y'all barely knew. I'm doing business with people I grew up with. Yeah, you understand
and
what I'm
not
saying?
only is when the big dog eats, those little dog eats, but guess what? If you realize what LeBron is doing right now and the fact that he essentially runs or is a big part of the biggest agency that's in the NBA right now, his stock is rising too because he invested in those little guys and let them understand, like, listen, you are part of the team.
Exactly.
You are not only am I going to raise your status, you are eventually going to raise my status. Exactly. You're going to bring me AD to give me chip number 4, 5, and 6, like things like that. So invest in your people, invest in yourself first. Because just like in an airplane, what do they tell you when you go on the airplane? Put your fucking mask on first, because if you can't breathe, you can't help nobody else. So help yourself first. And then when you're able to put that oxygen mask on, now go looking for oxygen masks for your other people so that they could go help other people and help you too in case your mask slipped the fuck off. And that's really what it is, bro.
That's what it is. Keep it simple like this. You had a steakhouse, bro. Who would you rather have a steakhouse with? Randoms you don't know but you could do business with, or your closest friends that you could do business with, and with the randoms. Mm-hmm. Who would you rather be at the table with?
Your friends.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have my friend right next to me than someone I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
That I could just do transactions with. You know me as, okay, I give you this and then I pay you and you do this for me, but I don't really know. And in a certain situation, it's hard because, you know, let's say taxes and lawyers, like, you might have to outsource that shit. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the situation you're in. But other than that, bro, the person I went right here next to me and right here are the closest people I could laugh with. I don't want to make conversation weird.
1000%. And for people that might rebuttal at that and say like, oh, if I'm getting into a business, I don't really want to do it with my friends because my friends aren't business minded. I want to do it with business people. If you're a business person, your friends are going to be business minded. And if they not, then I can't see how y'all could really be friends like that,
bro. Because you wasting your time talking to that person when your mind's a business. Like, it really got to come up like this. Like,
as we was talking about the snowball effect, when you're able to chill with a motherfucker for your enjoyment and y'all talking business, that's how you finna be successful.
Yo, back to Darryl Freeman. I went on his IG and he had an IGTV video and he said the same thing. He was saying, relationships. He said, he's still friends with the people he grew up with.
Absolutely.
But he goes, I'm friends with businessmen. When we go out, all we do is talk about business. So people, if you feeling like a bond breaking with one of your old friends because you like to talk about business with the other friend or other people, it's okay. It's life. But you don't have to break that bond at all. It's okay. It's life.
People grow apart.
Yeah, people grow apart, and that's fine. That is easily fine.
Natural part about life. Yo, shout out to Jeff Bezos, though. That dude is a fucking monster, bro. Yeah. He is the story of Amazon is crazy. The way that he came up is crazy. And niggas is not really fucking with him. It's because the reason why he's the richest man in the world, he's also the most ruthless. But he does it with a smile on his face. You know who I call him the Steph Curry of business. Cute, smile on his face, good looking dude. He looks young. And he doesn't look mean at all. Like he doesn't look like a dick. Yeah. But that motherfucker is ruthless.
What are you doing?
I mean, the way he just destroys every other business. Like initially when Amazon started up, I explained this to you too. He would try the book people hate him, right? For a simple reason that they need him. Oh yeah. They need him now. Your book is not doing numbers if it is not on Amazon. Your book is not doing numbers if it's not available on Kindle, right? And everything was planned out. he would look at, and this is a strategy for all the top people out here. And one thing, bro, when you and that's why I'm not gonna say it's easy to be great, but it's a lot easier than you think. Because I don't know if it's a coincidence that all great people study great people.
Come on.
All great. Yo, you will never, I've never heard, listen, why is Tesla called Tesla?
Come on.
Because Elon Musk studied Nikola Tesla.
Come on.
Right? Jeff Bezos, he studied great people. 48 Laws of Power shit. When he wanted to take over the book business, what he did, he wanted to get number 1, 2, and 3 to bow to him, but he realized he couldn't go to them and ask for a deal because they're the top dogs. They're going to act like their shit don't stink. So guess what? You're going to dominate number 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. So you're going to feel the pressure I'm bringing. And you eventually are going to have to bend to my will. And just little things like that, bro. He's so tactical. Amazon, honestly, and shout out to 48 Laws of Power again. Like, the chapter I'm reading right now is concentrate your power. Is that the name of it? Mm-hmm. It's concentrate your forces, right? And it essentially talks about, and I know I'm all over the place right now, but it essentially talks about in life you really don't want to do too much. Just let's speak on it from the perspective of an individual. You kind of want to put your eggs not all in one basket, but you also don't want to have 100 baskets. Because those baskets aren't probably going to be that filled. You know what I mean? And at that point, you're just wasting space. You know what I mean? You inflating shit that's eventually going to fall. My only issue with Amazon is they might be expanding too much. Because they're trying to do everything, bro. Everything.
Showing healthcare, too.
No, they are in healthcare.
Yeah, already.
In the documentary, it was this crazy thing. They got cops working for them, bro. They have cops acting as salesmen to sell you Ring. You know Ring, the the security system? They bought Ring.
Stop it, bro.
Bro, they bought Ring and then gave it to cops to give out in the neighborhoods and had these motherfuckers talking about they gave them talking points. Like, if you seen the cops talking about Ring, they sound like a salesman. Like, yeah, this is really beneficial because if you see this, you like, oh, they paying the police department to sell Ring now.
Bro. That shit is just hot. And I went on a little Twitter rant 2 nights ago talking about tech companies, bro. Bro, it's a good thing and a bad thing, but I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I don't know what to say, nigga. I'm getting chills on how hot that is. Mm-hmm. It's like, yo, you want to be safe. You don't like me as it is, or you maybe love me. Mm-hmm. But to make my job easier and your life easier, yo, bro, here's Ring, bro.
Here's Ring. Giving
bro.
it out.
Yo, bro, just pay for this shit.
How do you have the cops marketing for you? They literally bought it and then gave a bunch of it to the cops.
Come on.
But I would say, so not Elon Musk. Jeff Bezos, great guy, very smart. I think everyone should study his story because I think he's going to go down in history as one of the greatest men of all time. Yeah. Like, we talk about Mansa Musa, we talk about Jesus. Like, we talk about all the great men that walked the face of the earth. Jeff Bezos is, like, I don't know why we talk about Elon Musk more than Jeff Bezos. I don't think Elon Musk is really fucking with Jeff.
But Elon Musk hasn't bursted yet, bro. Tesla's brand new. Tesla's brand new. Like, I had, yet again, on my Twitter rant, I said, yo, I'm giving car mechanics 20 years and they out, right? I bit my tongue. Low-key was looking for a job, right? Mm-hmm. So I look up my community college. Guess what course they starting? Guess what course Tesla started? A Tesla course.
Really?
To know how to do everything, to fix the cars, to build the cars, anything, so you could work at a Tesla spot. And there's a Tesla spot in Long Island too.
Is that about to be a valid job coming up? Being able to fit electric cars?
Yes, bro. Because that's where all the cars are gonna go.
Yo, bro, if you're a mechanic, go to learn how to fix electrical cars right now.
See if your community college has that program.
Even if you're 40, go learn that shit.
Go on the Nick and Mal Show Twitter. It should be right there. And see if your community college provides that program.
So do you think it's a possibility that Elon Musk amasses the type of wealth that Jeff Bezos has?
Easily, because Elon Musk hasn't bursted yet. He's in the beginning stage. People just know him because he's doing the weird, the crazy shit. It's like Elon Musk is where Jeff Bezos was at when he first started with the book shit.
You can't say that because Elon Musk already has a net worth of $20 billion. But I think that is what makes the situation a little bit weird.
But what I'm saying is,
I agree with you. No, I agree with you that this dude already has $20 billion just off of sheer ideas. So fucking great.
Yeah,
but I don't think his idea has really taken full form the way Jeff Bezos has. You're right. That because I think Amazon, I can't even say that. I'll put it like this way. Elon Musk might get to where Jeff Bezos is right now as far as money and stuff. I think Jeff Bezos is about to lap himself a few times, bro. He's literally controlling. Bro, they're trying to make robots to send with the U.S. Army at war. That is what that is what Amazon is working on right now. Amazon controls. Pretty soon they're going to control the entire defense, right? Okay. Cops work with them on facial recognition, right? And just to show you how racism is involved in everything, Amazon has a facial recognition program, and it's approximately 95 or 90% accurate for all of the people, except for who?
Black people.
Yeah, bro, they had some shit where they was saying that Oprah was a guy. Like, this is how bad it is for black people. Yeah. So
Google had some shit like that too. They did a face scan and for a black person, and monkeys started popping up.
No.
Swear to God. You can look it up, bro. Yeah, this is like 2015. What? Yeah, dude did the face scan, some Google shit, Google phone or whatever, and monkeys started popping up.
But yeah. But that's a good point, though, because this technology is not as fleshed out as they may lead us to think.
People about I forgot the gentleman's name, man. But he was saying people are going to study this era because of technology. Technology is amazing. And talking about tech, too, you heard about Facebook?
No, what Facebook
so you know how the Bay Area, San Francisco is the rent is skyrocketing. It's so expensive to live in California. Like, it's ridiculous.
Still to this day?
Yeah, bro.
The pandemic didn't fuck that up a
lowered
little
the rent
bit?
a little bit, but it's still expensive. Like, it is 10 times more expensive to live in California than it is to live in New York City. Yeah. And especially the Bay Area where Silicon Valley is at. But guess what Facebook is doing?
Talk to me, brother.
So Facebook has, I believe, is buying. Hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Facebook plans to invest $150 million to build low-income housing in San Francisco Bay Area. You see what these tech companies is doing, bro? Mm-hmm. They raised the prices of everything. Yet again, Joe Rogan left California, and for great reasons. Elon Musk recently left, and they said that he brought thousands of people with him. Facebook comes in here. They already been there though, but they come back in. We're gonna get into real estate. $150 million to build low income housing in San Francisco, bro. So people could come back and live that California life they want to live at not an expensive rate. But this is my thing though. This is why these dudes are like the founding fathers of the new shit. And
I want to go the new founding fucking fathers. Yo, great point.
And this might be the dead era of politicians, bro. Everything might be just you have to go to the tech guys to do anything.
Yeah.
Because as we see with the COVID going on, we are leaning more towards technology. We rely on technology. You rely on your kid going on the computer. You rely on him using the tablet. You rely on him. He's building that addiction of using technology. You know what I'm saying? Who's solving the problem? Technology. People, the big tech guys.
Back to that. You know, Jeff Bezos, one of the things he did is he built this fucking big palatial estate in Washington, D.C., not too far from the White House. And it's literally set up as just a social arena.
Seriously?
Dude, bro, it's crazy.
You see what they doing, bro?
Bro, look at what he's doing. Like, he's doing some crazy shit. Like, he's trying to get all these motherfuckers, I'm not going to say in his pocket, but he's trying to get them to give they nods. You know what I mean? When Senate has to pass something or something like that. Okay. Let's go with Jeff Bezos because there's probably going to be some sort of kickback for me. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this right now. Jeff Bezos is playing by a whole different deck of cards.
No, that's a fact.
He's playing a different game.
I'm giving it all to the tech guys that are playing a different card, but they're 10 times smarter than the politicians. They just have everything behind them to make life easier, to make life smoother, to understand certain things.
What would the world be like if a Jeff Bezos or
Mark Zuckerberg,
those
Jack Dorsey,
fuck Jack Dorsey. I don't know. I just don't like his name. He doesn't seem like he should have that much money.
I mean, Twitter's powerful.
But his name, Jack Dorsey, is an annoying name.
That is an annoying name.
Who do I know names Dorsey? One of the coaches in the NFL, right?
Oh.
It's a.
I want to watch NFL. I want to chill, watch football.
I don't
want to chill.
I
Sometimes.
can't watch sports anymore. We can talk about that. Let me just finish my point. What would the world look like if one of these guys become president with their agendas? Because these guys, I think they truly believe, and I'm not saying they're wrong. We might look at it as cynical as fuck, right? Just like our ancestors probably looked at it as cynical when niggas created a TV.
Yeah,
like you're gonna fucking destroy the entire earth. Like TV, what the fuck is that?
.com bubble, the internet.
So we could and by the way, speaking of .com, I was thinking that if Cardi B was to create a website, it should be called www.www.com. www.worldwidewap.com.
Ooh,
you like that? Come on. These ain't even worldwide. Yo,
girls gonna be all on that.
I really need to. Yo, we got to get smack in here. Yeah. If we get smack in here, I'm just doing an audition. I'm starting to spit bars like, what's up, nigga? I'm trying to get Tay-Rock right now. I eat that nigga Rock up right now. Pause. I eat Rock up like a caveman. I pull out his brave heart like a brave man. Woo. Niggas talking about alligators. I'm a caveman. You niggas on some gay shit. You a gay man. That's all I got, bro. I was about to say some Don DeMarco. Come on. I forgot what the fuck I was saying, bro. But that's what.
If Jeff Bezos became president, I personally think that would be scary because he knows so much to create the world into a better place that he can do whatever he pleases. Like,
he's gonna push.
There's nothing you could do. Like, yeah, he's gonna push something that could be worse, but he can also push things that could be good too. You need someone to control him. There's gonna be the house, right? The house controls.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say anything's gonna be bad, bro. The thing about technology is that we don't understand it, and I would say most people are negative people. And when we look at, number one, we're not only negative, but we fear what we don't know. Yeah. So I'm fearful of AI. I mean, all the books you read, it's scary as fuck. But we do know that there has been no one in history to clearly predict the future and clearly predict the issues that future technologies and stuff are going to cause. So who's to say that technology is actually going to be bad? Yeah. Who's to say it's going to be good? But who's to say it's going to be bad also? But yeah, if one of these guys get into office, I think it's going to be looking real futuristic real soon.
They're going to have the monument of his face somewhere. You got to. Mm-hmm. They might build it right next to the 4 founding fathers.
Right.
He's gonna have to, bro. Tech is just moving at a rate of, bro. It's just beautifulness. Did you hear about? My question to you is voice message the new way of using social media?
Voice message.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You ain't hear about this shit?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Oh, you about to school me like he hype? He know something I don't know. Fuck out of here, nigga.
I ain't schooling you not, but this shit's in a better phase. But bro, let's go back to Ant. Shout out to Clean Your System, man. We always give a shout out.
Gotta start paying us now. We shout out them niggas
I'm
all
gonna look
the
at my
time.
elderberry Seymours. When this episode ends, I'm texting
and shout out to Nate too. We got some Seymours coming your way, my brother.
Shout out to Nate.
Get you a nice shorty on call, just so you can take care of your business.
Come on, y'all know what it do. But I remember one time we was playing on a vacation, I believe, and Ant had did the voice message. I'm like, yo, bro, this shit's mad. I'm chatting when we got him for the show.
You hate it.
Bro, I hated it. He used to send me sending voice messages. I'm mad as fuck. I'm like, what are you doing?
You know why I hate voice message? I don't want to listen
to this shit.
Because, shout out to my cousin Hasim. Like, he always send me voice message. And he's one of them niggas that sound mad cool. So when he talk, he'll send a voice message, voice ID, like, yo, what's good, big bro? You know what I mean? Shit, niggas is chilling and shit like that. And niggas sound mad cool. I said my shit, I sound like a dork. I'm like, nigga, I'ma just text you.
Yeah, bro. What's good, Hasim?
What's good, man? Like, nigga, I that try to sound cool on the voice, but I record that bitch 5 times.
Exactly. You gotta hear yourself like, nah, that's not it.
Nah, I sound gay, nigga. Nah, we wildin'.
Nah, but
ain't nothing wrong with gay people, by the way.
Not at all. But Ant kept sending us. I'm like, yo, I hate this shit. Guess who's doing it now?
What?
Me. I'm driving. Yo, I'm sending the voice messages. I'm chilling. I'm sending the voice message.
I think it's better.
Yeah, bro, because you get the emotion of everything. Yeah. I just wish you could just keep it. Have it sent away. It could just stay.
You can't keep it.
No, I know, but you have to click it. Instead of
it just automatically keeps. I'm sure that's probably a setting in your phone you probably could change.
Or you know what they might do too? They might do it and then also do the text layout for it too. And you can be an option. Do you want the text layout on it? Because it'll make it easy, like, to go back instead of just listening to it. All right, you can read the key points, makes everything faster. But so I was hating that shit, and then I started to use it, and then now I ask you the question: is voice message the wave of social media? Because there's a new app now called Clubhouse, I believe it's called, and that's basically what it is, bro. It's a social media platform where people are holding voice message conversations, and you can join, right? And then you raise your hand, and whoever's the leader of that conversation base can allow you to speak.
Wow.
Does it make everything go by faster? Yes, because speaking is a lot faster than typing and texting. And guess what? It's in beta mode, bro. I was like, I seen Don Peebles post about it, so I'm like, oh, let me get on it. I'm saying, let me get on. Let me see what
Don
these guys...
Peebles is in it?
Yeah, but it's in beta mode, and it's only.
What's beta mode?
So beta mode is when
it's being tested out or something.
It's being tested out. So like when a game comes out before the official date, they're gonna give you a beta mode to test it out. It's in beta mode, and guess what? They're only allowing the top dogs in. You know what I'm saying? So, people that are important.
Clubhouse is a social media app where venture capitalists have gathered to mingle with one another while they are quarantined in their homes. I mean, this is kind of similar to Facebook when initially it was open. It was for a small group of people, right? The app is for now invite only and buzzy. Seemingly everyone who has been allowed to join the early test version, from celebrities like MC Hammer to activists like D-Ray Mackison, has tweeted about it, and it has recently been one of the hottest deals on Sand Hill Road, Silicon Valley's venture capitalist nexus. I think this is a marketing ploy. As far as getting it out there, you make it what is the word I'm looking for? You make it not available to everyone, but they're going to tell you how great it is. They're going to tell you how great it is, and you're going to be like, oh, I'm hearing about this new app that I can't download. So they're going to build up a whole bunch of shit behind it. They're definitely paid MC Hammer for it. MC Hammer is broke as fuck. He's going to take any type of money he could get, right? You ever see the MC Hammer commercials?
Nah.
You can't the nigga went broke. He do anything for money. So they probably paying a lot of these people to build up a little buzz behind it, and then when they drop it, hopefully what they're gonna hope is everyone goes and floods it. Yeah. But that's cool though. That's a cool idea for a social media app.
Exactly, bro. Because it's already in your text message. You already know how to use it.
So your tweet is gonna be a voice note.
Yeah, bro. And it's invite only. You could join. Hey, you could join us, bro. Let me see if I could join this conversation.
What's your first tweet or Clubhouse post gonna be?
Yeah. What's good?
I'm gonna put me spanking some shit. Shorty screaming her lungs out. Oh, Nick! Ow! Way too much.
All the girls gonna be on your shit.
That's way too much, Nick.
All the girls will be trying to join your shit. Be like, yo, hold on, shorty, hold on. I'm talking to the other shorty.
Retweet like a motherfucker.
Revoice that shit. Re-Clubhouse it.
Can I present something to you real quick? And I actually want your true opinion on this. So
that's funny as hell.
A young couple is driving home from work, right? They're actually evangelists. Like, they work for the church. They go out and they they recruit people for Jesus. On their way home, they're stopped by 4 teenagers, pulled out of their car, robbed at gunpoint. After being robbed, one of the teenagers decides to shoot both of them actually, instantly killing the husband.
Okay.
Right? They then take the injured wife along with her dead husband and stuff them into the back of their truck. A young man by the name of Brandon Bernard then sets a car on fire and kills the lady. And they know she was actually alive after the car was set on fire, because when they did the autopsy, there was smoke in her lungs. So she died from inhaling that smoke and being burned to death, along with gunshot wounds. It's very sad. Now, if I was to ask you, the people who committed that crime, now mind you, they were 18, 19, and 2 of them were 17. What should happen to the people that committed that crime? I would say, I don't give a fuck what you do with them. You could dump them in a tank of acid. You could throw them off a cliff. You can kill them. You can put them in prison for the rest of your life. I don't care, because that's an evil person, right? And I think people should be punished for their crimes, right? And just getting to know the story a little bit more, and this is actually a very real story, guys. Like, one of the girls, it was a girl actually who was the main honcho, I would say. She was the one that was 19. She's the one that shot them, and instructed the 18-year-old guy to light it on fire. As I said, his name is Brandon Bernard. Now, this happened in 1999. And Brandon Bernard, I think like 5 days ago, he's been on death row for 21 years, and he was finally put to sleep via lethal injection. He was killed. And Kanye, Kim Kardashian, she actually, she wants to become a lawyer. She's an activist. She tries to get a lot of people out of jail and off of death row. And this was kind of one of her projects. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and this guy was killed. My question to you is, with the nature of the crime that he committed, how evil it was, is it still okay to kill someone for a crime they committed 21 years ago? And by the way, just a quick background on this guy, very remorseful, right? As I said, he's an 18-year-old guy, undeveloped brain. And the thing about it is, I gave you guys how I felt about it initially. Do whatever you want with them. Now, looking at it from a step back, with a little bit of feeling sorry for the perpetrators, it's like, 18-year-old kids, they really probably didn't know what the fuck was going on. That shooting them and burning them probably was out of like, you know what I mean? Just, oh my God, I'm scared. I don't know what's happening. I just shot someone. Now I have to burn them. You know what I mean? Just like a stupid reaction. And my question is, I was saying like this guy, what's the word I'm looking for? He was changed. He was a changed man, right? Yeah. Immediately after the crime, all he wanted to do was, he wasn't trying to profess his innocence. He was like, man, I'm guilty. All I want to do is I want to talk to the family. And even immediately when he was on the chair and they gave him his last words, the only thing he wanted to say was, I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry to the family, and I wish I had never done it. Now, do you think, and do you guys think it's okay to kill someone for a crime they committed 21 years ago?
Yo, you know it's crazy that you said that to me? Because I seen an article, right? Say 2 weeks ago or last week, and it said it was in the atmosphere of Trump is trying to execute.
Trump is the one who pushed it. I don't know why.
Execute
the most.
Not the most. Oh, it has to do with race. And I want to say it said Trump had to execute black people, because that's definitely what it wasn't. But he was trying to show his power, basically, with the situation and bearing race.
I 1000% agree with you, and I've had these thoughts. The only reason why I had to just take it completely out is because these guys actually are criminals, and they actually are on death row, and the president is granted the power to say, okay, we're going to kill people like that, or we're not going to kill. So I'm not going to bring race and stuff into it, because, you know what I mean? It's like, it's touchy. It's a touchy subject.
No, you're right. So I didn't read it because I'm like, all right, I'm not going to have the mindset of playing only on one side of the situation. Like, these dudes are probably criminals and they deserve it, right? So I didn't read it, nigga. I'm like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this shit. I'm not going to play this side. I'm not going to talk about it. Mm-hmm. But you tell me a story, and that's the first thing that came to my head. I'm like, oh, shit. So I just looked it up right now. And it said Trump administration planned to restart federal executions last year, setting 5 executions starting in December 2019. After court fights over the lethal injection procedure and the execution drug's potential painful effects delayed the executions. The first federal execution since 2003 took place in July in Terre Haute, Indiana. I don't know the race of the person, blah, blah, blah. But obviously Trump was pushing it.
Yeah, I think he has the most executions under his belt in over 100 years.
Yeah, so
mind you, lethal injection was cool back then. Like, this is what we did. Like, you just killed motherfuckers. For him, essentially, like, if we were to consider like time and the temperature of the culture, he is the most lethal president as far as killing people.
Now, to kill the man right now, 1,000%.
Now, let's not put it on Trump.
I'm not trying to put it on Trump. I'm trying to put it on the whole justice system.
Yes,
the whole justice system, to allow that shit to even happen. 18-year-olds, you were controlled by a 19-year-old. The 19-year-old probably had problems. The 90-year-olds probably. Just give me an idea of it. If the 19-year-old was sent from the big homie, like, yo, you set this whole thing up. You tell them what to do. They need to listen to. If they don't listen to you, you kill them.
That's what. And this guy never said it because he's not looking for sympathy. He understood that his life, he was okay with dying. It was so sad. One of the last things he was saying is like, listen, just give me some sedatives because I'm getting claustrophobic right now. I'm a little bit scared. And he was actually talking to Kim K, and Kim K was like, I started crying because this guy, he's just so mellow and he's so at peace with it because he understands what he did was wrong. But his lawyer's argument was the lady who shot the two guys, the couple, then turned and said, hey, motherfucker, light the car on fire or we're going to kill you. Right? So you're right on saying that, yeah.
Yeah, so you feel bad for him for that situation. Should he have got executed? To this day right now because of the activities he took, based on the understanding of what situation he's in and feeling that he was forced to do all these things, no. Because like you said, bro, he was 18 at the time. You're still a young kid because motherfuckers still living their parents. Shit,
your 20, brain is undeveloped,
bro.
I'm 23 and I make the most 24 and I make the most nutty decisions.
Exactly, and you're 44 years old. I'm pretty sure you learned from that license. You're not gonna go out in the world and go, I'm free. I'm gonna do the same thing I did when I'm 18 years old.
Never got in trouble in prison too.
Exactly, and the possibility that, bro, it is easy to get in trouble in prison than it is out in the real world because if there's only bad things around you going on, gonna
be a part of it.
Yeah, bro. So I mean,
for me, I can't come up with the answers. And honestly, this is so cool because it gave me an idea. One of the segments I want to come up with is this okay? Right? And I'm probably gonna try to find something every week where it's gray area. Like there's no real answer. And I want the people, and I want you guys to take this too. What do you guys think? You know what I mean? Because I really don't have the answer. Because if it was my family member, you should have killed him 21 years ago. And I still want him to die to this day. Exactly. You know what I mean? He killed, like, think about the brutal death that this couple suffered. Innocent, unsuspecting young couple. Dragged out of their car, robbed, shot, stuffed into the back of a car and set on fucking fire.
Fire, bro.
Whoever did that is evil.
Evil, bro.
But 21 years later, look, we're going to bring it back to Malcolm X, becoming Malcolm Little.
Exactly.
Growth is something that's a part of all of us. And should Malcolm X suffer for anything that Malcolm Little did?
Oh.
Should he? But we're the same person, right?
But you learn. You live and you learn, man.
I don't know, bro.
I like that.
And that's why I say, like, I'm happy. I'm never going to get into the justice field. I never want to be a lawyer. I never want to be a cop because, number one, I wouldn't do your job. I wouldn't put someone in prison for the rest of their life. But I don't hate your job, and your job is what it is. For me, that's one of those things where I don't want to see how the food is made. Y'all do that in the kitchen. I don't even want to see. You know what I mean? Because I understand it's necessary, but I can't sit here and say, I'm going to take a man's life or I'm going to take a man's freedom for no matter what he did. No, literally no matter what he did, bro. Mm-hmm. Like who gives us the power? Who gives us the authority to determine other people's lives? But at the same time, if someone's out here killing people and raping people, I understand.
No, that's a fact.
Man. I don't know, man.
I like that. Is this okay? Is that okay?
Yeah. So I think it's a lot of gray area there, and you know what I mean? Like,
definitely is. I mean, the situation should have been made 20 years ago when it first happened.
21, right?
Yeah, right. Instead of now, where
that's my point. That one of the So another thing I was thinking about is like, I think up to a few years ago they found a Nazi soldier. Dude is 98. Are you gonna send this motherfucker to jail? Are you gonna give this nigga a life sentence of 2 months?
Come on,
because that's all he got left.
Exactly. Come on.
And my thing is like, maybe he's still as evil as he was in his brain, or maybe he's not even the same fucking person. Maybe he's been haunted for the past 50 years about the evil shit that he did. Like, it's just, I don't know. Like, should you throw this person in prison 50 years later?
That should be like the same thing. You could bring slavery into it too.
What do you mean by that?
Like a slavery owner, like you gonna put him in? You understand what I'm saying? If someone comes out,
well, you can't put a slave owner in jail because what he was doing was completely illegal, and that's the craziest part about slavery.
Like, motherfuckers still was doing slavery when that shit was illegal.
Oh, like after?
Yeah.
What type of crime was that? You get a felony? Like, yo, what you in jail for? Like, I had some slaves up in this motherfucker. I had some niggas working for me for nothing.
Yeah. I mean, like, that's, I think it's an emotional part to it, too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. The connection to it, to the people, to the victim, to the... You know, people that's doing it.
But yeah, guys, let us know what you think about that. Yo, one of the last things I want to talk about, we are actually kind of running out of time.
We got 2 more things. I got something special.
You got something too? Yo, by the way, shout out to, once again, bro. I really do love Kamala Harris. She really so fire, bro. Like, just watching her walk out of that. Yo, I want to get rich just to buy my wife a private jet to see her walk out of that private jet the way Kamala be trotting down that, looking like a stallion running down that. Yo, she be looking so good, bro.
She the cleanest stallion there is.
Bro, she's so clean. I think if she was a rapper, she'd be the baddest rapper in the game. She really sexy, bro.
Cardi who?
Cardi B who, bro? Nigga, no, bro. Kamala, bro, just watch. And she always wearing Chucks. She don't wear nothing else. She don't wear heels. She don't wear nice shoes. She wear Chucks with her suits.
For real?
Yeah, she wear Converses. That's all she wear, bro.
What's that about?
Nothing else, bro. With a whole suit, she got the Converses on. And that shit just looks so sexy to me. I don't know what it is.
That's funny as that.
But I was thinking, like, I was actually asking my mom, like, do you think Biden would have gotten elected if Kamala wasn't in office? And she was like, no. If Kamala didn't join his team, she was like, no, I don't think he would have gotten elected. I think she played a big role. And I think she knew that also. And I think she made some very strict demands when he said, Kamala, are you going to help me win this presidency? And if you just look at the way she's being treated unlike any other vice president. You know what I mean? Usually vice presidents are...
She getting that spotlight?
No word, bro.
That spotlight.
But listen, I'm about to tell you the kind of spotlight she's getting.
Come
Number one, usually vice presidents like, for example, Joe Biden, and they said Joe Biden was one of the more powerful vice presidents. He had a specific thing. Obama brought him in to cure the economy that was fucked up by Bush, right? And that was his main target. Kamala doesn't have a main target. She's kind of floating around everything, kind of like the president does, right? She doesn't have anything main. Also, the Democrats, which is going younger, right? Like we say with Mayor Pete. By the way, Mayor Pete is a gay mayor, and he's one of the biggest.
And Westchester?
No, he's I forgot what city he's from, but it's just so funny. He's a mayor. He happens to be gay, and his last name is Bootyberg.
Damn. Bootyberg.
Yo, Bootyberg. What's good, man? No, but no funny shit though. He's like. He's one of the top contenders to be president, and Charlemagne always talks about it. Like the Democrats need to get rid of the old guard and come in with the new, younger, fresher blood that's in the Democratic Party because they're the ones that are going to run it. You know what I mean? Mayor Pete for one, AOC for one, and it's a bunch of other people. But Biden, and I think this is all Kamala's doing. He has not hired anyone, right? Usually when a president gets elected, he hires a bunch of people that he ran against. Just like Biden was a competitor to Obama and he could have been an eventual president candidate, he got him. The same way that Biden got Kamala. But he hasn't hired anyone else in his cabinet that is going to be running for president in 2024. Because I think Kamala said, listen, if I'm going to be a vice president, any of the other people that I'm going to be running against in 2024 to become president, we cannot give them a platform. We cannot give them a platform. And literally everyone that is there, I really don't know politics like that. So obviously I'm talking out of my ass right now, but they don't seem like the best people for the job. It seems like a directed effort to purposely leave out all the candidates that are going to be at top of everyone's mind come 2024. And I think that's all the doing of Kamala Harris. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Like, say Mayor Pete, he could play a big role in the in Biden's cabinet. But no, because why would we give you a platform when the lady right here who helped me win the presidency is going to be running in 2024? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
it makes sense, Nick.
I just say that to say this. Kamala, you a boss.
Yeah.
You know what the fuck you doing.
You know what you're doing. That's hard work right there. That's being consistent. It ain't like it should was just handed to her. She did what she needed to do to get where she's at, and she's gonna keep.
And she put that pressure on his neck. Like, bro, listen, this is I really think they're equal, bro. I think Biden really understood what because she
do got power. When you say Joe Biden, you dead think Kamala Harris. Yes. You don't just think when you think Donald Trump, you think Donald Trump. When you think Barack Obama, you think Barack Obama. When you think George Bush, you think George Bush.
When you hear Joe Biden, you think Kamala. Yeah. And guess what? When I hear Kamala, I don't think Joe Biden.
You barely think Joe Biden. You think how powerful exactly. Come on.
Wow. Kamala, shout out to
you. Spanking it.
You know what's crazy? Kamala like 50 something. I'll marry her.
You gotta have a sugar mama.
Nah. It's gonna be my wifey. Ain't no sugar. I don't even want nothing from her, bro. I just want to see her walk down that plane like, yo, what's up with you?
She not even fertilized. You just like, damn.
Nah, she's still fertile. She's still fertile, bro. She's still popping out babies. I promise you. But listen, though,
I have Trinidadian baby, Indian, and Jamaican.
She Trini already. She half Indian. Oh yeah. But listen though, it's crazy how crazy the media is, bro. It was like, if you ever go Google Kamala Harris, bro, you're gonna see so many videos of her coming out of that plane. Stop it. Yeah, bro, just YouTube it. And that's for a reason. They want people to see her as a boss. They want to see her as a commander in chief. I'm sure there's more videos of Kamala coming out of a plane than Joe Biden. And that is for a specific reason. He's already the president. He's old as shit. We're going to show you that this lady is a fucking boss and she could be a boss. And we're going to put that in y'all psyche. So when 2024 come around, y'all know who to vote for.
Yes, sir.
My baby Kamala Harris.
Shout out to Kamala Harris. But,
I'm down for the Biden and Kamala administration, by the way.
Respect, bro. Respect.
I mean, we here. Come on. I'm still not a Democrat. I'm a Republican, but I'm here for y'all.
Respect, bro. We appreciate that. But let's take it back to business over here.
Let's talk business.
In the show.
Big Guala Billy.
Shout out to Todd Billy just followed us on Twitter, man. Yo, shout out to Todd Billy. Shout out to Tweet Talk and Raphael Husband, man. Shout out to y'all. We really appreciate that.
Raphael Husband? That's his name?
Yeah, that's the host of the podcast, Tweet Talk. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Yo, go follow Todd Billy, go follow Tweet Talk, go follow Raphael Husband. But before we dip, we got some new stock information from my main man, Rausch Stocks. Shout out to Rausch. So Airbnb and DoorDash went public, and this is all quoted from Rausch. Airbnb, DoorDash went public this week with 145 billion and 57 billion valuations, more than double the value they were expected to go public at. While I am generally an advocate of the phrase invest in what you know, I would wait for a better entry point if I was going to invest in either of these names. However, if I had to pick from the two, I am more of a long-term believer in Airbnb's business model, as food delivery is a highly competitive industry with low profitability dynamics. So shout out for Rausch for that information. And my thoughts on that is, especially when I talk about Airbnb, because yes, DoorDash, that whole food delivery industry has a lot of competitors, and me personally, the only way to change that up is whoever gets the drone first and figures how to do that shit, self-driving cars, that's who's going to take the lead. But Airbnb, we look at Airbnb, they went public, right, this week. It would say they're supposed to go public at $68. Guess at what price they went public at?
What?
$163, bro. $163.
Why is that? Because the stock rose that much?
That could be that because there's more investors in the stock market because it's so easy now that, hey, why not? Now, Airbnb is your perfect long-term investment stock, bro. It's like investing in Netflix, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, whatever you want to say, bro. Reason being is because you got to think, when people travel now, they look at Airbnbs before they go look at the hotels because it's a lot of deals. You get things cheaper and you're also in a home. Social media also plays a major part in this too. Everyone wants to take pictures where they're going when they travel, right? Mm-hmm. Would you rather take a picture in a hotel or actual Airbnb at home?
Airbnb, it's cooler.
Exactly. So you post that and people are like, yo, where you at? Yo, what Airbnb did you get? So that plays a major role into it. And shout out to
one of the issues that's going to threaten the Airbnb industry is safety. Because hotels are safe, Airbnbs are not. Like, even with the Pop Smoke situation, like, you're very accessible. Like, you never know, especially if you're a wealthy person, is it really safe to book an Airbnb under your name? Because you never know who owns that building and what plans they can have for you, knowing that
That's true.
The millionaire Malcolm Stowe is coming to spend the weekend.
That's a fact. But that little fear should not put fear in anyone that be investing in their heart of not to invest.
Well, go ahead. I'm not.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, like, say there's some occurrences where this becomes a scam, like people start hacking information and they start targeting people who are in neighborhoods that they don't have an idea about. That could crash the stocks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it will happen, but it's that
again, bro. I'm speaking for investors.
Yeah,
it's not a big fact.
I was just saying, like, that one of the reasons hotels may have a little slight chance of still kicking is because they provide a bit more safety. But that's really not a big issue.
But the younger age, bro, they people know what it is, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Social media, it's so easy to know the safety net. You can go on realtor.com and see the safety net of your neighborhood. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, but also shout out to VD for Public. Like, bro, Airbnb real estate investors love that shit, bro. The return on it's fast money, it's quick. You don't really have to own the home. You can be like, yo, let me use your home as a what's in there, and I take care of everything, and you getting your percentage, and our homeowners getting a percentage. But also going back to the stock market, people, like I said, this just came out this week. Don't invest in the first 2 weeks. Reason being is it's highly overpriced, the stock, and there's a lot more investors, so that's why the price is high, and people aren't really aren't too smart with their money. They're gonna pay the 163 how many shares they are, and probably realize like I need that money for Christmas. So it takes so sell it, or they're gonna need it for something else. So take your time. I'll say wait 2 weeks, 4 weeks, even earn your leisure on their market Mondays. They have stated, yo, don't even invest right then and there. I seen guy on Twitter say, yo, the shit is overvalued out the ass, and it truthfully is. So, but for any long-term investors out there, definitely Airbnb is it. DoorDash also went public, but like I said, the food delivery industry is like very competitive. They would have to do something spectacular to differentiate themselves from all the other companies.
Cool. That's Guala news right there, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and this is what I want you to be, man. I want you to be a business connoisseur that you are.
Bro, that's what I listen to.
Come on,
shout out to
and
Rausch
that's what I
for that
love.
Information on your Rausch, we truly appreciate that.
Word.
That's a big fact. And we about to see Rausch later on today. You already know what's going on.
Who?
We gonna see Rausch later today.
Who's Rausch?
My boy that's giving us stock information.
Oh, I thought you was talking about. I'm sorry. I thought Rausch was one of the top Billy mans. I'm like, wait, hold on. You got it like that? He followed you and made moves quick. Shout out to Rausch. We finna talk to you about that stock business. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna say, yo, before we get out of here, I just want to give the listeners a quick bit of advice, especially for people our age. Like, we all try to put a lot on our plate, right? Especially if you're a motivated person and you're trying to do a lot, you know what I mean? We try to put a lot on our plates. And not only that, being young, a lot of us don't really know what we want to do. We have a lot of different ideas, so we put a lot of eggs into a bunch of different baskets. But if you're struggling with what you want to do right now, I would say find something and pipe down. You know what I mean? Find 1, 2, or 3 things that could work synergistically, if that's even a word, like you know what I mean? Work with each other. You're doing different things, but they all sort of play on each other, and they all make the other thing a little bit stronger. And concentrate your forces, man. Rule number 26, I think, 40 laws of power. Concentrate your forces. That's one of the big things I'm learning right now, and I think that can help a lot of people. If you have a lot of things clouding your mind and you don't know what the fuck to do, I'm not saying you have to stick to it for the rest of your life, but become disciplined. Give yourself to it. And if it doesn't work out in 3, 6 months, whatever your trial period is, then you can give up. But I think if you were to concentrate your forces, make a decision on what you really want to do, you're going to see growth. You're going to see growth. And I'm going to try to be a living representation of that. And I'll let you guys know how the fuck it works out. But I'm going to give you the information as I learn it too, you know what I mean? And then hopefully in 10 years, I can speak on this information from a perspective of someone who did it and it worked. So I'm not just going to tell you advice I learned. I'm going to tell you life experiences. But this is a dope part about the Nick and Mel show. You get to see us grow, man, and you could grow with us.
Come on, grow.
You know what I mean? So concentrate your fucking forces, man. Find a few things and pipe down and really make it happen. Because that's what the Rothschilds did.
Hey, yo, Nick.
What's goody?
You ready?
Yes, sir.
There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
38 cows on the field.
There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
How many didn't?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? How many didn't what?
There are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
2 didn't.
2 didn't?
Yeah.
You want to think about that one again?
30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. Who didn't? Who didn't what?
Nick, there are 30 cows in a field and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Yo, I give up, bro. What's the answer?
10. Listen closely. 30 cows and 28 chickens. How many didn't?
Y'all see this genius right here? You see the mathematician we got on the Nick and Mal show?
Magic?
Yeah. Bow. Yo, listen, man. The Nick and Mal show is out of here. We'll see y'all niggas next weekend. Piff Marty interview coming up. Very talented dude. He's, you know what I mean? I think he's going to give us some great conversation. You guys should definitely tune in for that one.
Nope.
We out.
Yep. Ever told on a nigga? Nope. Ever squeezed the trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? Nope. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?